Long before Osama bin Laden became a household name, the CIA created a special unit dedicated to tracking the al-Qaeda leader and his terrorist organization. And now comes the word that that unit has been shut down. CBS News terrorism analyst Michael Scheuer was in charge of that unit, named Alex Station. In fact, it was named after his son, and he was in charge since its inception in 1996. Good morning, Mr. Scheuer.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm just fine, thanks. Was it a mistake to shut this unit down late last year?
I think it's unavoidably a mistake. Bin Laden remains the single most important threat to the United States, and there's no way around that fact. He's the one individual who the president and leaders in the other party, in the Democratic Party, say could possibly detonate a weapon of mass destruction inside of America. To dismantle the unit that chases that individual and that group seems to me a questionable decision.
Is the CIA giving up on the hunt for bin Laden, in your estimation?
Well, it seems that the agency at the moment shares the confusion and drift that is apparent across the intelligence community. They issued a statement yesterday that was almost sophomoric in its analysis, saying that bin Laden somehow couldn't communicate with his people anymore. And we've seen just in the last couple weeks that he can dominate the international media whenever he wants to. And he reached out and replaced Zarqawi with one of his own people. So the idea that he's not in control is simply a pipe dream.
Well, the CIA maintains that al-Qaeda no longer has worldwide command, that it's not a hierarchical organization at this point, that there are a lot of disparate groups that are sort of inspired by Osama bin Laden. Do you agree with that or no?
I think it's not an either-or, Hannah. What you have is al-Qaeda remains a powerful organization commanded by Zawahiri and Osama bin Laden. Really, we don't know how much progress we've made against al-Qaeda because we have a body count. We really don't have a measure of progress. And you have a second layer of groups, such as the one in Miami, Toronto, London, Australia, Spain, that are acting off their own hook, being inspired by Osama bin Laden. So the threat has not been reduced from al-Qaeda. If anything, it has been amplified.
You've said before that your unit provided about 10 opportunities for the U.S. government to find Osama bin Laden. This is prior to 9/11. Do you believe that if enough resources were directed towards that effort at this point, even though he's gone underground, that he could still be located?
Oh, I think we need to make the effort, Hannah. He is, we don't like to say it, but he is the hero of the Islamic world. He is the most important leader in the Islamic world. He is the man that galvanizes multiple nationalities and ethnic groups around the world to hate the United States. He is a target against which no amount of resources should be spared.
And would you expect that he could attack the United States again in a large-scale way? Because a lot of experts say that they don't think that's going to happen.
Well, I'm not going to claim that I'm an expert, ma'am. All I can say is that I very clearly think that al-Qaeda remains capable and eager to attack us inside the United States at a time of their own choosing. They're simply waiting until they can execute an attack that's more dangerous, more destructive, than the 9/11 attack.
Michael Scheuer, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Always a pleasure. Thank you, ma'am.